Hello all you magnificent people, Durbo the Magnificent here, and today we're back with the 10th episode of the Re-Revengence playthrough. So, when we last left off, we killed Plantera and went post-Plantera, as you tend to do. So yeah, things have happened, but before we get into that, I want to address at least one comment. So, Sir Albatorus brought to my attention that some people may find boss fights to be a bit boring. Sir Albatorus himself was like, yeah, I'm getting a bit tired of them. So, basically, I just want to ask, do you guys find the boss fights boring? Because to me, boss fights are the best part of any Terraria playthrough. My playthroughs, other people's playthroughs, I love them. I could watch boss fights all day, every day. They're fantastic. I love them. They're the best parts of Terraria, in my opinion. They're just... boss fights are the best, is what I'm saying. I never considered the fact that other people might not love boss fights as much as me, which is dumb. I should have considered that, but I didn't. So, basically, I just want to ask, should I do anything to maybe focus less on boss fights? Because if it's just like one or two people that maybe don't like the boss fights as much, I probably won't change anything. But I just want to bring this up just in case like everyone is like, oh yeah, now that you bring it up, boss fights are super boring and you should definitely not focus on them as much as you do. Because I don't know if you've noticed, but I tend to play this game like it's a boss rush. I just go from boss to boss as fast as possible, and I love playing the game that way. But if it's not something that everybody enjoys, maybe I can try and adjust the way I play the game. God knows it's time I actually try and shake things up once in a while, but yeah, just wanted to go through that and see what people's opinion were on that were. Anyway, with that out of the way, a couple other people suggested mods and things like the Fargo mod and stuff like that. I'm just going to say this now, and I probably should have said this earlier. If there's not a mod that's currently in this playthrough, I'm not going to be adding it for this playthrough. All the mods I currently have, I'm totally happy with. I don't want to add anything else. Maybe I'll get annoyed and want the convenience of some of the other mods later on down the line. I highly doubt it. So thank you for the suggestions, and I will also say this, I've used pretty much every single mod that's been suggested in previous playthroughs. So if you want to see me use those, maybe go watch the previous playthroughs? I don't know, I mean, just a suggestion. You don't have to. It's your time. You do what you want with it. But yeah, all the mods that I currently have, that's it. That's all I'm going to be adding for this one. Nothing else is going to change in the foreseeable future. Anyway, now that 5 minutes of ranting is done, let's get on to what I've gotten. I got the Tyrant Yarum's ulti sword. I just used one of those wonderful summoning potions from the IMK Sushi's mod to summon the Witch Doctor Boy to get all the materials I needed for the ulti sword. And I forgot how good this thing is. It's insane. It's the Death Sickle, but these home. So it's just really good. Like, really good. It's just really good. And then if you hit an enemy with the actual sword, you get this buff that gives you 30% increase to melee damage and 10% melee crit chance. That's nuts. This thing's really, really good. So, yeah, glad I got that. I also got the Brimlash, which shoots... It took me ages to figure out how this thing works. So it shoots a bolt that explodes into 4 other bolts, but 2 of them are hitting the wall so you can't see it. Those home. The initial bolt does not home. It also pierces infinitely. Like, I literally wasn't able to find a limit. I stood there stacking super dummies for ages, and, like, for way longer than that, and it pierces all of them, no matter what. The projectiles that explode off of it don't explode infinitely, but I was getting weird results when I was using this. Like, sometimes it would shoot a projectile, and other times it would do that. Turns out, if your cursor is directly lateral, or... No. If it's horizontal or lateral to your player, it'll just explode on your player. Just like that. I don't know why it does that. It's really interesting and surprisingly powerful, but I don't know. Now that I have this thing, there's not really much of a point. But while I was farming for this thing was incredibly useful. I got the Terra Edge, which is just the Terra Blade, except it does slightly less damage. The beam inflicts Ichor, and if you hit someone with the actual blade, it heals you for 2 to 3 health. So just a straight upgrade, in my opinion. Got the Paladin Hammer from killing Paladins, obviously. I should probably reforge that. Got the True Biome Blade, which is the Biome Blade, except more damage. That's it. It doesn't home, it doesn't do anything else. It's just the biome blade. Oh yeah, I also got the Ankh shield because for some reason I had all the accessories. I didn't have to do any farming for that. I just got all that stuff naturally. Really happy about that. I got these gloves, the mechanical glove, just 12% increased damage and melee speed, and a huge upgrade to knockback. All of my melee weapons have insane knockback now. It's nuts. So, oh my god. 9 minutes in? Yeah, 8 minutes in. 8 minutes into the episode, we're finally getting started. So, Leviathan and Astrum Aureus, or just straight to Golem, technically, because after Plantera, the base game is Golem, so technically we're powerful enough for Golem. And honestly, I believe it, because Golem's a pushover. I really want to fight Astrum Aureus. I really, really want to fight Astrum Aureus. So we're going to fight Astrum Aureus. I don't like the Leviathan boss fight. I just don't. It's not a great boss fight, in my opinion. Oh, and we can... Once we kill Astrum Aureus, I can finally start using that. It's rogue, never mind. And honestly, I don't really like it. I tried using it for a bit. Oh yeah, I also got the Comet Quasher, which, if you don't remember this from previous playthroughs, and I'm starting to realize just how many people haven't seen previous playthroughs, this is a sword that when you hit enemies with it, it summons meteors. Very cool. Can be very high damage. Used to be able to cheese most bosses by just plopping down a super dummy and whacking it and just shooting the meteors everywhere, but they disabled super dummies during boss fights, so you can't do that anymore. And let's go down here, because I don't actually know if he can spawn on platforms, and I would like some ground for him to be on. Let's go. So I hate this boss. This boss is dumb and stupid and has a lot of projectiles that I don't like. And I'm probably underpowered because I'm attempting to fight it with pre-Leviathan gear, and that may be a problem. What do I get from the Leviathan, though? It's like some sort of bubbly crap, isn't it? I'm gonna have to look this up, aren't I? Leviathan, what the hell do you drop? You drop... a bunch of crap. Alright, what is the IOU? The green tide. Okay, so we're not fighting the Leviathan because the green tide is not good. I'm gonna fight him again, though, and just do the big hope. Alright, I'm gonna leave this on this time, because I actually need to see where this guy is, and I can't do that most of the time. So we're gonna leave that on and see how that helps. Okay, that went a hell of a lot better the second time. Because I actually knew what the hell I was getting myself into. Ooh, increased gain jump height in space. That doesn't seem helpful. And we got, ooh, things. Oh, wow, pink guy. What a phenomenal dev set. Trash it immediately. Get that out of my inventory. We got the Nebulash. I forgot this thing existed. This thing is dope as hell. Oh, I totally forgot this existed, and now I'm really happy. This thing is amazing. Oh, yeah. Plus, now, astral enemies have been empowered. A faint ethereal click can be heard from the dungeon. I don't know what that click means. We're going to the dungeon, though. But now there's some astral enemies that actually drop weapons and stuff. Specifically, the Mantis and the Titan are enemies that I want to kill because they will drop some dope-ass melee weapons. We also got a Starlight Fuel Cell. Permanently makes Adrenaline mode take 10 less seconds to charge. Oh my god. Hell yeah. We also got some Aureus cells, which we did have in a... We got some from a chest earlier, so, you know, that's pretty cool. Those are used to make the Star Core. I knew the Star Core was a thing. It's just Star Core, all one word. That's why. Astral Injection gives mana sickness and hurts you when used, but you regenerate mana extremely quickly, even while moving or casting spells for 3 seconds. Huh. Interesting. This is the first one we can get, Blood Orange. I should... I mean, I need the life fruits, which, that was another thing that Sir Albatorus brought up, is I should get the operator. But here's the thing. So, I turned off the operator, and the architect, and the tinkerer, and the musician, and the explorer. I didn't even know the musician and explorer existed. But yeah, I turned those off because I don't care about any of those NPCs. I also turned off reversivity coins, torn notes, and all sorts of stuff that I just don't care about. So yeah, I know that these things exist. I've just turned them off because I don't care about them. Not for any specific reason. But oh yeah, I can show you this thing. I don't even know if I did show it off. While you're moving upward, the things explode into homing projectiles. I guess? I mean, they just keep doing it. I'm moving downward and they're still doing it, so... I guess it's just while you're in the air they do that? Moving vertically. I'm really, really smart. Moving vertically doesn't just mean up, it means up and down, you dingus. Okay, but yeah, it's not phenomenal. We got a Nebulash. I'm gonna reforge this. By the way, you may be wondering why I have, a lot of money. It's because I got bored of farming for money, and... yeah. So is that cheating? Absolutely. I also passed Godly and Demonic, which are the two best things that you can get for this. Ruthless would also be... yeah, I'm just gonna stick with Ruthless, because knockback doesn't matter, because... it's whip. The less knockback, the better, honestly. Wow, that thing gives off a lot of light. That's kind of cool. We're going to the what now? The Astral biome. We want to go to there. That's really, really, hopefully, big nice. Those guys, Mantises. They can drop a scythe that shoots projectiles, and it looks really cool. I don't know what the drop chance is. Oh, yes, and Atlas. These guys can drop a thing now as well. I legitimately don't know the drop chance of this thing, and I should probably figure that out, because... oh, there we go, Astral Scythe. Oh, and we got a Stellar Knife. Oh, this thing is dope as hell! I almost want to go rogue just for how cool this knife is. So this throws out knives that then stop and then home in on enemies. It's really cool. I just got a second one. Anyway, Astral Scythe. I don't actually know what this does. I know it shoots... oh, that's pretty cool. Look at it go. Wow. Okay. That's kind of cool. It doesn't seem like it'll be that great, but how do Pierce do it? It pierces a lot. I'm not entirely sure how many of that is, but it's a lot. Whoa, Stellar Cannon. What the frick? What does that consume? Literally nothing? Okay, so this thing is baller. That's a lot of damage. Wow, okay. No ammo costs. Just going at it. Atlas, drop your arm, please. Yes, he did. What a legend. So now I have a Titan arm. And what this thing does is it just has 9,001 knockback. So it just yeets things, I think. That was a little bit of a boring yeet. Oh, there we go. Look at that! Yeet. This thing's fun. Bonk. And he gone. Oh, I wish Super Dummies could take knockback. It's not a good weapon. It's just made for fun. And it is fun. Because I have decided that it is. Flying enemies don't stand a chance. New. Oh! He came back! That boy, they come back! Why are they coming back and then taking an insane amount of damage? What is that about? This thing is incredible. Pew! Get out of here. Okay. I've had my fun. Anyway, also this wonderful lad just sells you the temple teleportation potion, so boom. Also, I've already been through the temple and baby-proofed it. I disabled all the traps. Let's go, boys. So this item's busted as hell. What is this nebulash, dude? An ancient automaton roams the land. What does that mean? A plague has befallen the jungle. Oh, okay. What is the ancient automaton? That's cool. We have a pick saw now, and we can mine some good stuff now, and then just craft some beetle armor, because why wouldn't we? It's not spelled like the Beatles is not the band, you trash bag. Cool, so now I have beetles, and they do things. I'm gonna kill the golem at least one more time. Kinda wanna try fighting him with the Tyrant Yaram's ulti sword to see if that makes it any harder. Cause, good lord, that was easy. Yep, still just as easy. Cool. Well, now we know. Technically, we could just skip past all that and just go for the cultist, and I really want to do that, but I feel like I'm rushing things just a little bit. I feel like I should probably slow down, maybe go kill the Leviathan, maybe go get some chaos bars from the yeah, let's go get the chaos stuff from that place, you know the one. Bam, chaotic ore. This stuff is good. Alright, well, this is about as deep as I've been. May as well go deeper and get absolutely just decimated by some stuff. Why not? Hey, Voidstone, that stuff's cool. Oh, there's a colossal squid. Does that go through walls to kill me? Yes, it does. Oh, we can get the true Paladin's hammer. Oh, we need the Ashes of Calamity. Oh my god, I forgot to fight Calamitas. Boom. This stuff's way better. With the set bonus of increased melee damage, Inferno effect when under half health, melee attacks and projectiles cause chaos flames to erupt from enemy hits, and you have a 20% chance to emit a blazing explosion when you're hit. And just other really good stats. So yeah, really good armor, safe to say. And Discordian Wings, just better than everything we currently have. Just straight up the best. Bam skis. And now we're going to kill Calamitas with relative ease. because we have good weapons and items that are beyond its tier. So let's test out these weapons. I don't think any of them will matter, but let's test them out anyway. Oh, okay. I mean, it's not actually that bad. Flame Scythe, incredibly good against certain enemies, namely worms. Really good against worms, because of the returning. And then this. Oh, that does a thing. Well then. Okay. Fair enough. None of, as predicted, none of them are really worth using, I don't think. I'm just gonna take these potions and be totally fine and just absolutely mop the floor with this boss, for obvious reasons. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go in and just absolutely decimate Supreme just regular Calamitas, no problem whatsoever. It's gonna be incredibly easy, barely an inconvenience. It's gonna be super easy, no problems whatsoever. I am a fool. A fool in a man's clothes. Oh, poor Humphrey. Dude's party just got totally skipped. Oh well. Okay, so still a really hard fight. Even that far above. Although I will say, this weapon did make it easier. Hey, Animosity. No longer a Revengeance exclusive. Oh, an Entropy's Vigil. That's pretty dope. Anyway, Ashes of Calamity. These things are used for not actually a lot, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they're used for two things for me. The True Forbidden Oathblade and the True Paladin's Hammer. And I really want the True Paladin's Hammer. Don't really care too much about the Forbidden Oathblade, although I will obtain it because I need it for later. Also, Calamitas drops Broken Hero Swords. Really, really pleasant. Thank you. Super nice. Okay, so let's see what these weapons do. Gosh, this is... I don't know about you guys, I'm having a whale of a time. This is great. Now I have a hammer that does that. Is that good? Probably. Is it better than this? No. True Forbidden Oath Blade does that. Is that good? No. It's a nice just sort of thing. Typhon's Creed. Summon some things. Is it good? Very no. It's not consistent, I'll say that. It may be decent, but it is hilariously inconsistent. Because the projectiles that it spawns do not home in on enemies. They home in on the player. I don't know if you can tell. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice little fun item to just sort of run around and smack dudes with and just spawn a massive tornado of projectiles. Oh yes, Gollum, the Ravager. That was the ancient automaton that roams the land now. I forgot about that. And he's the ancient medallion. Yeah. How do I make that? I hate the Ravager. Oh no, I need Xerox stuff. How do I get Xerox stuff? Meld bars, posts. That's right. Okay, so I can get Tarot Samir once I kill Cultist Boy. Oh, this thing goes through walls. That's why it's an upgrade. I was wondering about that. Oh, you know what? We never went to the dungeon to figure out what the hell is new in there. I should probably do that. I'm not seeing anything particularly new yet. Click in the... Oh, I'm such an idiot. That's the chest opening. The chest that I already opened. Yeah. That's that thing happening. I'm just an idiot. I just want to fight the cultist. I really, really just want to fight the cultist. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it too. I really want to fight these guys, so I'm gonna do that. Cool, so he's dead. We're just going. Things are happening. Stuff's going. We now have the Ancient Manipulator. We can do a lot of stuff with that. We have the Lunatic Cultist. Place in your inventory for increase to all stats during the lunar event. That's really good. That's very good. What does this do? That did that. Oh. That does that. Okay. I can't help but notice that he doesn't drop meld bars anymore. He doesn't drop that stuff. That's supremely disappointing. I guess I have to go kill the nebula things now. So we're gonna go fight that one pillar, which is near our home. Now we can make some things, like an astral blade, or an astral pike. I'm gonna poke the nebula pillar until it stops. I don't like that, never mind. Oh, we're gonna have to fight astral and nebula enemies at the same time. Oh, that's gonna be really good. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. We're just short. Oh no, we have exactly enough. So we have Terratomir now. This is our absolute #1 weapon. This thing is nutty. This thing's really good. And heals the player on actually hitting the enemy. That's really cool. And now everything's a joke because we have Terratomir. They go through blocks as well. This is the new Amadeus' trident. And he still managed to die. I want to get at least 100 metal blobs, which may be a little bit difficult to do. Considering these enemies are why? That was goddamn terrifying. I can't lie, that was really cool. I don't know why that happened. It scared the hell out of me, though. There we go. Now we have enough for the armor. And that's all we really needed. So here's the deal. I'm going to very quickly go kill the nebula pillar, and then I'm going to fight the solar pillar, and then we're going to end the episode. Because this has already been going on for far too long. So, yeah. Also, I just beat the solar pillar without dying. I think that's a first for me. I don't think I've ever managed that. Terratomir is definitely balanced. Now we have solar fragments. These are used for lots of things. There's the stellar thing that I can't get. Storm ruler, storm ruler, storm ruler, storm ruler, storm ruler. So this is a storm ruler. It shoots those things, and those things, they just generate a tornado that apparently goes away? Here's the deal, though. Wait, it's a little bit disappointing. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It sucks in enemies. Not very well. And it can only hit like twice before going away? Can you just have as many tornadoes as you want? Is that why it's good? I think that's why it's better. Because you could just have as many tornadoes as you freaking want. I want to see some enemies fly, though. There we go. Noom. Okay. That's what makes it good. I need to stop recording now. I've been going for far too long. Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. This has been something. Yeah, that's gonna do it for the 11th, 10th episode. That's gonna do it for the 10th episode of the Re-Revengence playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a magnificent day. Durpo the Magnificent out.